Living in a democracy means having freedom. Freedom to be yourself, freedom to live and choose the way in which you wish to live, freedom to think for yourself, and freedom to speak your truth. Freedom is one of the most valuable things we have, and it's the reason why so many good men and women have dedicated their lives and indeed given their lives for it. Because we are all different, we have different ideas of what freedom means to us. We all have different opinions, different beliefs, and different ways of thinking. Accepting those differences and respecting them is what makes relationships special. Meeting people is an exchange of energies. A positive exchange is when we meet a person and there is a clear chemistry. The person may share the same beliefs and ideas as we do, and we feel we have something in common with that person. Sometimes we feel a negative exchange of energy when we meet a person and we feel drained. We may not even know why, but intuition is telling us to pay attention. This is when we need to set boundaries to limit the amount of time we spend with people when we feel like this. Sometimes people with different beliefs, values, and ideas can be fascinating, since it's very true that opposites attract. And sometimes we just need to agree to disagree with those people and place a boundary, but always with respect, as we are all different. The boundary we place is there for our protection, so we do not get drained of our energy. In the same way that people have energy, regions, areas, and countries also have energy. Energy is absorbed from light and sometimes dark. These boundaries are also needed for protection. To roam the earth freely without boundaries is a dream of many, and indeed is a right of every living creature. However, this can only be possible when all human beings have learned respect and love for all. The numbers are growing, but the finish line hasn't been crossed yet. To welcome everyone into your home is not a possibility. In the same way, to welcome everyone to your area, region, or country is not a possibility, especially if you're an island. It's a matter of survival. The kindness of strangers is a well-known fact, and generosity from humankind is famous. However, to love yourself is the greatest love of all, and protecting yourself, your loved ones, your community, and country is a part of that love. It's very true that you cannot help anybody until you are well yourself. If your ship is sinking and people aboard the ship are at risk of drowning, then lifeboats have to be called. Only stupidity would invite and bring more people to join the ones already on the boat, ensuring that the boat does indeed sink, along with everyone on board. A lose-lose situation if ever there was one. The Aztecs and Incas welcomed the strangers to their land with open arms, such was their generosity and love. The strangers raped and pillaged the land and the people, bringing their diseases with them until they all perished. A few centuries later saw the Native American tribes and the Aboriginals of Australia undergoing exactly the same, except thankfully not a complete wipeout, but almost. History always seems to repeat itself. When are we going to learn?